Hello friends and welcome to another episode of my 100% Helizas walkthrough. It's finally time to leave Akasa Marshes and head to a new zone, Vyssa Hills. Before going to Vyssa Hills, we'll make a brief detour because we need to obtain an item for a very important good deed which must be completed before finishing Act 1. This means that we'll first travel to Senedra Forest and then we'll be tackling the new zone. We'll be visiting the old farmer to fill the bottles that we got from the underground with milk for the baby. If we don't do that before finishing Act 1, the baby will die.
Now, I don't mind handing over some of Betsy's milk, as long as
Betsy's
it's
the
for a
cow.
Palamus baby. Don't feed any Sabinian.
By the way, the baby is indeed Sabinian. But he doesn't need to know. Okay, so let's now travel to the EPC and head to Vyssa Hills. This is where Victor said that the blacksmith went. So let's see if we can find him.
Hey! Over. Are you?
Okay, so the soldier says that they went over the hill to the northeast. More shots are always welcome. So we have another drone module here, Surge Step. You need all the drone modules for a trophy, but you can't miss them.
Come to finish me. Who are you?
This is the blacksmith. I'm going to skip the cutscene. So we just got our first keystone. We need 4 keystones to open a door that will let us close the final time loop and finish the game. So the blacksmith died. We also have a new style option unlocked. Just if you want to see, go here and we can switch between styling. There's also a trophy that requires you to find all the caps in the game. We'll get that trophy too. Anyway, let's move on. So the blacksmith said we must find Agatha, who has the keys to access Vigil's headquarters. Now, pay attention to this because it's very important, this item here. We need this item for another good deed that also must be finished before Act 1. It's called Death's Door. Now that we have it, this is the first time loop that we're going to close. But that won't happen until the next episode. We need to first kill all the time loop guardians before we can access the time loop. And we also need an item, a special item, to close the time loop, which we don't have yet. This is a refugee camp.
Albin and I fled from Jova when we heard the Asterian army was approaching. We left
So this
everything behind,
elderly
even
couple
our poor dog.
left their dog in Jova,
Albin is really beside.
My poor Max.
where retreating from the Slovenian troops.
I don't know if it's stress, hunger. I need the medication in my suitcase. And I don't know if it's stress. I need the medication.
And
in my
Diana Kos lost her
Hi,
pills
mister. I'm Dad.
while running from the
I'm from
creatures.
Scout. And then, I wish I could help her. But we dropped all our stuff when the monsters chased us in the tunnel. It was so dark and scary.
Yes, but the medicine is not in the tunnel. That was a little bit misleading.
You found my medication? What a relief. I can't even fathom what would have become.
Okay, good deed accomplished. Now, we can't do anything here yet, but this path will open up a little bit later. So let's travel to the APC and go and find Agatha. We'll have to go through the wooden gate up there. Got the chance to stun the enemies who have hazes attached to them, they will no longer spawn the haze. While the haze is spawned, they are immune to damage, so you have to kill the haze first. See? These enemies had a single haze tied to them. Okay, so Agatha is here.
I'm a journalist. Article 79 of the Geneva...
Who are you?
I'm Tanya Elva. I'm an independent
This is a very
investigative
important
journalist
NPC.
covering the Civil War.
Vitalis told me the passcode.
Oh, I don't know.
Are you the journalist mentioned?
Yes, I am.
What do you know about their head?
They call it the Watcher's Nest. To get Vitalis described the end, you need 2 keys to open.
This is one of the keys.
Where's Agatha?
We escaped the amp, head back to where the... I won't be jo-
Oh, this is Tanya. Yeah, I guess I got their names mixed up. Agatha is Tanya's younger friend. We need to kill that enemy, otherwise it will bother us. Every time we go through here, on our way to the headquarters. Now we can continue. This is the path Agatha took. And we have another drone module, Death from Above. And the Time of Guardian down. Agatha unfortunately is dead. But we got her emblem, which is the second key that allows us to open the Watcher's Nest. Now this is the route to our headquarters. We will explore the underground a little bit later. Now this is another important good deed.
Listen, I don't want any trouble. I'm just looking for supplies.
Who are you?
The name's Atticus. I joined up with some refugees. These people. Have you seen the destroyed? If only I could...
I think I met your father.
This is
He's
one
Ernest
of
Cadell,
the old
right?
farmer's
Yes.
sons. He lost
He's my
3
father.
of them, but this is
I'm
the
glad to
fourth
know you.
one.
Did you see a strange door?
I saw a large door. Careful, though. Our camp is due north.
He wants the key to a truck so he can leave the area. But if you give him the key before finding the medicine for Diana, Diana will die. And only the child will live. Got a body. Now you're dead. When you manage to parry an enemy, you deplete his stamina, and if you deplete all of their stamina, you can kill them in one hit. This is Watcher's Nest. The headquarters of the Vigil. And we have more puzzles to solve.
The Umal Caves expeditions yielded 2 significant revelations. Confirmation
You want
that
to
the
learn more
calamity is real,
about
and the
what's
existence
happening.
of a
You
plan
can
to stop
already
it, the
review
so-called failsafe.
on this
We know nothing of
computer.
this failsafe, nor of the artifact we recovered. All of these tomes, not a shred of information. Whatever machinations the Foal Guard of old had in mind, they were intent on keeping it a secret. The revelation that we may have a traitor in our ranks weighs
These are
heavily on
clues to
me.
solve
Our
one of the
vows are
puzzles.
sacrosanct. How could one betray the Order at a moment such as this? I harbor a growing suspicion, an insidious notion that is slowly taking root. The tomes scattered around this hallowed ground speak of Pentosalgia, the first of the Watchers.
To access this
It was
computer, need
Pentos
the
who
code,
recognized that
which
the
we'll find
calamity
later.
would always
Well,
remain a threat.
I could give you
From
the
the
code,
ashes
but
of the derelict Folgard, he forged a new order to carry on our sacred charge. His foresight and
let's
tenacity are the
complete
reason the Vigil
everything in
still
a
exists
certain
today.
order.
There must be a reason he chose
Now,
to conceal the existence of the failsafe.
the next puzzle
and the
we'll solve
keystone.
will allow us
Truly
to
extraordinary that we should
open
stumble upon his tomb after all these
Pentos
years.
tomb.
I pray it contains the answers we seek.
We need to place these blue flowers in the right spots. And this is another road that we need to open a limbic chest in Senedra Forest. We need two. One is this one, and another one is in another location that we haven't unlocked yet. Now, I'm going to place the blue flowers where they need to be, so pay attention. I hope I remember it correctly. So this is the grief symbol. The next one is here on the, I think it's a book symbol. The next one is here to the right of the shield. And the last one is behind here. Yes, okay. Now we can access the tomb. And this is our first relic. This is a passive relic. You can also equip an active relic, but we didn't find any. This is a quest item. Disregard what you just heard. It wasn't me. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so we have a new NPC. Where he is here. This guy is going to give us the rewards for the good deeds, any good deeds, any mystery we solve, and every time we close a time loop, we can come back here and get the rewards from this guy.
Funny.
Who are you?
My name is Gildas
Gildas
Brom.
Brom.
We have
Yes.
accumulated quite a...
I think he's the older member of the Vigil.
Anything else you can tell me about the...
Initially, the Fall God. Today, although we...
Can you tell me more?
If you, and for as for the keys, whatever.
What are other duties?
I'm sure you are. By performing, you may have... That's because you haven't. We must take this.
Now, this item will allow us to track down the time loop guardians and kill them, so we can access the time loop. and close it. Unfortunately, there's no similar item for regular enemies. So for the last trophy, probably the one that requires you to kill all the enemies on all maps, you'll have to hunt them down without any tracking device.
This was in Pet.
This is, I reckon,
I
Where
will
do these
show you
necklaces
when
come
we
from?
get to the surface
the necklaces
how
we carry today belong
how
to the
it's
Soul
used.
God. Crafting, they are.
What do you know about?
Think of.
What are time loops?
They ensnare. Now, how to set the center. Remember, there must be.
Now this is another very important item. Without this priest, you can't close a time loop. There are three types of priests: small, medium, and large. This is a small one. It's a Sigma priest. The medium one is called Theta, and the large one Rho. The time loop in Vyssa Hills is small, so we can use this Sigma priest to close it. You won't have too many priests at the beginning of the game, so you'll have to choose which time loops to close first. But later on you'll have plenty.
How do I perform good deeds?
It's simple. The more you. Oh.
Have I helped enough Hadeans?
So these are the rewards for the good deeds that we completed until now. So we got a glyph, Waves of Grief, Pendant of Grief. This is a defensive gear. Strikes against you, replenish your limbic energy. Perfect. Shared Pain, another glyph. These tuning stones give you experience points for your weapon. And another glyph, Masochistic Delight. And that's about it. Can't do anything here. Let's keep our relic. Okay. Now let's head to the ABC. I'm going to show you how you can use the Guardian detector. You first need to equip it. Select it. And it will show the direction to the nearest Guardian, time Guardian. It's pretty simple. Sometimes the time Guardians are underground, so you need to be careful. Now, one last thing before we wrap things
You
up.
really should lock your doors before leaving.
No, there was no need to before.
Okay,
Now this is an ideal vehicle to roam a war-torn country.
Now, remember those very important items, research items that we picked up in Akasa marshes and Senedra forest? We can now research those items. Tanya will help us. And we will not only learn more about Hadia, but we will learn the location of vaults of forbidden knowledge and the codes to access them. Obviously, there's loot inside. I think we have enough items.
Find anything?
To discover one. Yes, we have 8 items.
Nice. I'll have a look in the database.
which you find, and you will need to find all these research items for the trophy. After you find all the research items for a certain topic, because they are categorized on by topics, Tanya will write an article that will shed more light on what's happening in the world and why it happened the way it happened. It's basically the true ending of the game, if you want to call it that way.
Good find. I'll look it up. Interesting. I'll look it up. Nice. I'll have a look in the database.
See the bar on the right where it says Vaults of Forbidden Knowledge? When it's full, you discover the location of the vault and you will get the code to access it.
Let's see what the Zeal server has to say about this one.
Well, you will not get the exact location, but a clue about its location.
Nice. I'll have a look in the database. I discovered a vault of forbidden knowledge in Senedra Forest.
Okay, so our first vault of forbidden knowledge is in Senedra Forest. And this is the code you need to fill in when we reach its doors.
Nice find. Let's run it through the database. Interesting. I'll look it up.
Yeah, as I said, their names change. So this item was called Wrapped Candle, but after researching it, it's now the Vigil Trial Candle. Just so you know, if you're looking for certain items online or okay, and now that we have the first location of a vault of knowledge, you can go here. For each of this category, Tanya will write an article. See that Tanya's article is locked. And it will remain locked until you find all the research items. Okay, so here is the clue that we have about the Vault of the Corpse. Search near the Time Loop Remnants and Proto-Martyr Cave South marker. Obviously, I'll show where exactly this Vault of Knowledge is. Anyway, I think this is a good spot to wrap things up. In the next episode, we'll be hunting down Time Loop Guardians, so we'll have more action. So that we can close our first time loop. See you in the next one.